Hello there, YouTube friends. Dustin Bellinger coming again tonight, and I've got just really one pickup to show you here that's come in recently. This is a 1941 play ball card of Red Ruffing, also known as Charles Herbert Ruffing. And this card here, you know, it's a PSA 2, and it's in the brand new lighthouse holder, so that would indicate that this is probably a new grade. And I tell you what, I have looked pretty darn hard at this card, and you know, this camera doesn't show it as sharply as I would like, just the resolution's not as good, but I have looked over this card, and I can tell you what, I've sent cards in that looked worse than this to me that have gotten higher grades. I really can't for the life of me understand why this card couldn't have gotten a 3, maybe a 4. I really don't get that grade. And hey, it worked in my favor. I was able to get it at a lot cheaper price than what it would have been had it gotten the grade I think it deserves. So, and that's, you know, works fine for me. I'm not a guy that gets hung up on the grades. If I was, you know, kind of aggressive, maybe I would crack this out and send it off to PSA to have them regrade it again and see if it did come back with that higher grade. Once I did that, and then, you know, maybe I'd be able to flip it and make a few dollars on it. But that's just not the kind of thing that I'm into doing. It's gonna go into my PC. This is an addition to my type collection. I didn't have any cards from this set, so glad to get that. This it's Gum Incorporated out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, that created Play Ball set. They created baseball card sets in 1939, 1940, and 1941. And then they were on a bit of a hiatus throughout the war years. And during that time, the company changed its name, and when it began distributing cards again, it was known as Bowman Gum Company. And so these are essentially the ancestors to the very first Bowman cards that would come starting in 1948. Okay, and so that's really the only pickup that I have. I do have a couple of things I want to do, is kind of give a quick shout outs. Bought a couple cards from Madncrazy TitansFan. He was doing live auction, and so, you know, I joined in just to kind of chat with other tubers and hang out. Threw a couple bids on some cards. Really, it's not stuff for me, so I'm not going to show it off, because it's stuff that it's eventually going to find its way to other tubers. So just have to keep that under wraps. And then, but give the shout out to Bobby and his channel as well, so check him out. And then these came from Snodzilla Cards. He was doing a break of the Diamond Kings, and I didn't get into the break, but you know, I kind of watched the break, and the Pirates didn't sell in his break, and so I asked him if he'd be willing to let me buy a couple of the Clementes that came in out of it, and he, of course, just decided he'd send them to me, and he sent me, looks like, quite a few other Pirates from that break as well. So I got the red frame Clemente, Warner, Wagner, and Max Carey. This nice portraits card of Honus Wagner. It's really gallery of stars of Willie Stargell. And then some base, Clemente, Wagner, Paul Wainer, Lloyd Wainer, Max Carey, and another Paul Wainer. Is that? Oh, yeah, that's got the alternate variations to it. So, thank you very much to Snodzilla Cards, him and Ruby. Everybody, I'm sure, knows them, but definitely encourage people to check him out. Check and see what new breaks he's got coming out. I'm trying to stay out of breaks for a little while right now, just so I got some more funds for some PSA submissions I want to do, and also some other purchasing. It's like, but try and support members in the community a little bit at a time, as whenever I get the chance. So doing this quick shout outs to those two. Hope you enjoyed the pickup here with the play ball, and I will talk to you all again next time. Take care.